What's going on, my Flappy family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So we got some new footage of Ari, Caitlyn, and Kelsey Mitchell in this Lily event. And honestly, man, once again, Kelsey Mitchell has proven that Caitlin Clark is her secret recipe to playing better in the WNBA. We're about to get all the way into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 34.7 now, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this one. Let's get it. All right, so actually before we get into what Kelsey Mitchell had to say, I want to point out the fact that Ari McDonald is sitting in this interview with two players that seem to be already solidified that they are going to be on the Indiana Fever team. We know Kelsey Mitchell is the top #1 priority to re-sign to the team, and we know Caitlyn is already on the team due to that rookie contract. So does this actually mean that Ari McDonald might be on this team already, man? We don't see anybody else in this interview but her, all right? So I'm kind of questioning. Does this mean we have a backup point guard going into next year with Ari McDonald? Are they believing in her? Are we going to put that weight of a backup point guard on Ari McDonald? So we'll see what happens, but I just wanted to point that out. Let's get into what Kelsey Mitchell had to say.
So people describe you, and I love this combination of both being humble and unstoppable. And I love that. And
I think I'll start with, you like to think that when things happen, you prepare for the worst. When you prepare in the off season for your work, you don't expect everything to be perfection. Life happens, bad things happen, and so that's a realistic expectation that I've always had for myself. It just so happened to be unfortunate that it happened within my team and within something I love. I love basketball. It's a form of expression for me. It always has been. And so what you guys saw was just passion. A lot of just wanting to win and do what's best. Obviously for the Fever and for what I represent from my family, but ultimately for my team. I'm serious. When we look to my left and we lost Sid, and I look to my right, we lost Caitlyn, and I look up, we lost somebody else, and we look down, man, we're Sophie at it. So it was just a matter of having to maintain a sense of sacrifice. It was the ultimate sacrifice I had to make. I'll make it a million times over. It was special because we didn't have a lot of ego in our program and in our organization. And so when I did look to the bench when playoffs happened, I had support. I felt that I lived through that. When CC saw points to make me better throughout the course of the game, you take heed to the information when Ari saw something. And so it was big for us to kind of stay together, and I think influenced the player that I ended up becoming. And so what you guys saw was just a combination of all that, but ultimately it was just a sacrifice.
Kelsey Mitchell was giving props to, yes, I know Ari, yes, I know maybe she was listening to Sydney Colson a few times, but also Caitlin Clark. Like I stated in the live, man, their egos had to be to the side in order for them to make it as far as they did. Not having Ari, not having Caitlyn, not having Sophie. They were missing key players on that team and were still able to drive the Las Vegas Aces to a Game 5. So egos definitely had to be to the side. And seeing that Kelsey Mitchell once again giving props to Caitlin Clark and saying that, yo, she was a product of what I was giving y'all throughout the season, it just let me know even more that Kelsey believes in Caitlyn and Caitlyn believes in Kelsey. I think they are still the best backcourt in the league if both are healthy. I think they're unstoppable, man. I feel like I'm not done seeing this duo. I'm not done seeing what they can do together. I don't even know anybody else who could really take Kelsey Mitchell's spot if she was to leave. Jackie Young was balling. I like how Jackie Young looks, but that might still be another year or two for good camaraderie, good chemistry on the floor. We don't know what's going to happen. So I just feel like I've already seen the evidence that Kelsey and Caitlyn can really hoop together. And I need more of it, man. Like I stated in my other video, I need more of it. All right? I need more of it. And, I don't think anybody needs to worry about, is Kelsey Mitchell ego too big? Is she trying to be the main person, the main character, the main player? I don't think they think that way. I think it's more so of they really did give up the me for we, man. I feel like they really are bought in together, especially the way Ari McDonald came in and played the way she played. Of course, she had moments where it looked like, hey, Ari, throw the ball, right? But I really feel like they bought in, man. I really feel like they believe in each other. And that type of chemistry goes a long way, as we saw what they did without having their strong players. In my opinion, I feel like they're in a great position to get it done next year. They just need to add those specific pieces. They already did one of the things that needed to be done to the Indiana Fever, and that's have a backup point guard. And I believe they're going to lean towards Arie to do that. If they do, I'm fine with it. Honestly, I'm fine with it because I'm trying to think of another backup point guard who could actually come in and contribute the way that Arie did. Yeah, I'm fine with Arie. Like, honestly, I love her grit. She's defensive. I love her, man. I love what she was bringing to the Indiana Fever. Although I do like Odyssey too. If I had to choose between the two, I'm going Arie. If we needed a backup shooting guard, I would probably go with Odyssey because I think she is more of a scorer than a passer. Although she did show some really good skill facilitating for the team as well, I think she would mainly consider wanting to score and instead of passing the ball. That's how I feel about Odyssey. She's a great passer at times, but I think she mainly focuses on scoring. So I think if we needed a shooting guard, then okay, let's go Odyssey. But we need somebody who could really understand how to get people open, how to swing the ball, skip passes, hammer passes. We need players that really understands that part of the game. So I think Arie McDonald would be the next step. And then, of course, for my front court, I want shooters, man. I need shooters. Because like I stated in the live, I said, fam, if we can get somebody that could stretch the floor from the 4 and 3, allow Leah Boston to just dominate in that paint, that's going to cripple defenses because we see how other teams just collapse their team on Aaliyah Boston when she gets that ball in the paint because she's that dominant. I don't feel like any one player can really stop Aaliyah Boston. If you leave Aaliyah Boston on the island, she's going to back that player all the way into a stanchion. So, look, you got to double team her or you got to live with the consequences. But yeah, seeing Arie McDonald in this interview, it makes me feel like they're going to lean on Arie, man. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see Caitlin back on the floor. I did see a video where she was shooting in the gym, so she's looking a little bit better. And also seeing Arie walk with ease, it makes me feel good about what I'm going to see next year if we do have a 2026 season. I feel like we are. They'll get it done with the CBA negotiation and all that. I think they'll get it done. Both sides got to feel played at the end of the day. So they're just getting to that point. I feel like that. But anyway, yeah. Loving what I'm seeing right now. Loving what I'm hearing from Kelsey Mitchell. Like I stated before, I think the worst thing that happened between the two with Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin was the family member situation. But other than that, man, I think they're solid. I think they're looking forward to dominating next year. Y'all let me know in the comment section, how do y'all feel about Arie McDonald joining this interview and hearing once again Kelsey Mitchell clear it up that, look, I'm with Caitlin. I ride for Caitlin. Caitlin teaches me things. I'm better because of Caitlin. Let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about it, man. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.